aggression.
TNA already pissing money away. Jerry's kid, no longer Jerry's kid, and the dream Nascar versus wrestling finally comes to a head. I'm Dave, and I'm going to run down the 4th NWA TNA pay-per-view in roughly 5 minutes. Now, in his book, The Story of Development of the NWA TNA, Jerry Jarrett calculates that the company needed a total of around 55,000 buys per show to break even. Now, he had been under the impression that the first 3 shows had done 175,000 buys combined. However, hours before pay-per-view number 4 went live, he was informed by an in-demand representative that he had been misguided and the first 3 shows had actually only done 50,000 buys combined. Not even a month in, and we're already pissing money away. AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn defended their tag titles against Slash and Tempest, the former Crowbar from WCW. AJ Styles getting the win with the ever-impressive spiral tap. Grandmaster Sexy, he cuts a promo on how in life you have to transition from boy to man. He's no longer Jerry's kid, and from here on out, it's all about Brian Lawler. Sexy then goes on to beat the master of the WCW Hardcore division, screaming Norman Smiley, while the crowd just chants Jerry's kid throughout the entire match. Sexy then embraces his inner Goldberg and tells Scott Hall, Double J, he gets suspended by Bill Behrens after what happened to Jim Miller last week. TNA's biggest storyline to this point finally comes to a head as we finally get the NASCAR driver versus wrestling match that we've all been dying to see. It is TruthKrush versus Hermie Sadler. TruthKrush gets the win with his feet on the ropes, but after the match, a cheap shot by TruthKrush and a referee reversing the decision gives NASCAR the victory. So one of your top heels has to cheat to win a match against a NASCAR driver, then the decision is reversed to give the NASCAR driver the win. Which is pretty ridiculous, seeing the man of the size of Sadler kicking out of some high-impact moves and delivering a powerbomb to R-Truth. The Briscoe brothers, not them ones, Mark and Jay of Ring of Honor fame, against the Hot Shots, Cassidy O'Reilly and Chase Stevens, ended as a no contest after interference from the Disciples of the New Church. And in our weekly TNA Stands for Tits and Ass segment, brought to you by Ed Ferrara, Jasmine St. Clair of porn fame comes out and gives the announce team a lap dance. Classy TNA. Classy. The Flying Elvises, they beat the Dups in exactly the same style of match that we've been seeing for the last 3 weeks. Jerry Lynn attacks AJ Styles in the back. Can't you tell someone's now working for creative? And because it's TNA, in the mid-card, Ken Shamrock defends his world title against Taco Amori in a no-build botch fest of a match, ending a no contest thanks to Double J. Just like Miller last week, Behrens is found beaten up in the back with the words F you written on his belly. And our main event was an X-Division rankings match with Low-Key, Elix Skipper, Kid Romeo, Tony Mamaluke, Christopher Daniels, and Jerry Lynn. Side note, Elix Skipper and Kid Romeo tagged together in WCW. Low-Key gets the victory after a solid 20 minutes of flip-de-doos. The X-Division is the only shining light at the minute from TNA. Jeff Jarrett, he comes down to the announce table with mic in hand. He wants his title shot. He badmouths the Tennessee Titans at ringside, which leads to the now famous scene with the Titans attacking Jarrett. Jarrett fighting back with a chair as the New Church run down and attack Jarrett to close the show. So let's rate the show. It was a good opening match, a great main event with a whole load of garbage in between. TNA is too heel heavy at the minute. They're having the heel faction New Church attacking the main heel, which is Jarrett. Yet they can't find a heel challenger for Shamrock, so they've got to bring in a Japanese dude. The Scott O'Brien Lawler feud really isn't going anywhere, but Jerry Lynn AJ Styles storyline, it took a bit of an interesting turn, but that's all what Vince Russo's all about. So as always, let's rate this show. If it is the drizzling shits, it is Jeff Hardy Victory Road. If it's meh, it's Impact on Pop. If it's not bad, it is Curryman. And if it is great, it is one of them Kurt Angle moonsaults. Again, it was another bang average pay-per-view. Good start, good end, but crap in the middle. I've seen enough of the Flying Elvises and the Dups, and we're only 4 episodes in. So this episode is Impact on Pop. So that has been week 4 of the NWA TNA presented by RAEraPodcast. And next week, the Midgets return.
Ruthless aggression.